Hello, Greg Cloudmanzer here again with your next life skill to master to live your extraordinary life. The next skill that I want to talk about is many coaches won't even touch this one because it can really open up a lot of feelings and emotions for their clients, and it is really learning to check in with yourself on a consistent basis and really, number one, discover and then identify what you need. Okay, so the next life skill is getting your needs met, and that's actually a necessary practice in order to be your very, very best. So you know, we all know that we need food, water, and shelter to get by, but what we also have is a internal source of critical needs or emotional needs that most of us just didn't get enough of in the child-rearing age. And it's no fault of anyone. It's not our parents' fault. It's not anybody's fault. You know, in my opinion, it's really each of our individual rites of passage in life to discover what our needs are, and then set out to make sure that they're met. And this is a very, very interesting topic. And one of the things that I've noticed is that we're all already doing this. We're all already trying to get our needs met. The problem is that we're doing it in very expensive ways. You know, whether it be the need for appreciation, the need to be touched, the need to be heard, the need to be successful, whatever it is, that we're all currently on a path of trying to get our needs met. Some of us are doing it consciously, and some of us are doing it unconsciously. Wouldn't it be nice to know what your top 4 or 5 critical needs are, so that you could identify them and be on a path to getting those met? You know, one of the things that I ultimately help my clients do is distinguish words and distinguish the difference between a want and a need. Another distinction is the difference between an unmet need and being needy. These are important distinctions to have, so that you know that you're on track and that you're actually developing yourself. You're actually filling yourself up from the inside. And this Needless program that I have and that I've been trained in to help people identify their needs and to get them met is really, really important. You see, a lot of people may even think that they don't have needs or they shouldn't have needs. For many people, when you start looking at your needs, there can be a sense of denial or justification. Well, I shouldn't need that, or whatever it is. What you resist persists. It is critically important that we all identify our needs and get on a fast track to consciously get those met, so that we're not getting them met in really, really expensive ways. You know, I see so many clients paying huge prices to get their needs met. You know, for example, being in a relationship that just doesn't serve you is maybe one of the ways that you're trying to get a specific need met, that you're actually in a relationship you shouldn't be in. You could be in a career that you're actually trying to get a need met through that career, that your need is not getting met there, though you've been trying to get it met for years. So this is really, really important to really look at and understand, what is the need that I'm trying to get met? So in this video, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to start thinking about, what are my top 4 or 5 critical needs? Like, if I had those needs met, I would be my absolute best in life. I would really, I wouldn't feel like I needed anything, no pun intended, but my life was just, you know, I was thinking about more about what my values are and what I want to create, but I'm not being driven by my needs. I'm not waking up every morning feeling like there's something really missing in my life. So the first thing I'd like you to do is just to consider, what is it? What is an unmet need that I have in my life? What is an unmet need that I have? And identify that, and talk to a friend about that. Share it with a friend or a loved one, and let them know that you've identified a handful of unmet needs, and that you would actually like to brainstorm with them about how you might possibly be able to get that met. What I'd also like you to do is maybe get some feedback from a friend or two and ask them, in your opinion, what is your impression of a need that I have? And just be open to that feedback from another, and see if they hit the mark. And just be open to that, because guaranteed, we're all out there trying to get our needs met, again, either consciously or unconsciously. So the very first thing is to figure out what are the needs that you have that aren't getting met, and go out and get them met. Your life will take off so fast as a result of it, because now you're doing things that you want to do, not that you need to do. You're no longer being run by these needs. So you just have more bandwidth, you have more energy. Your desires and what's important to you looks entirely different. So I hope you'll take a moment and actually spend more than a moment, spend the next week, and really start thinking about what is an unmet need I have, and how can I go about getting that solved or met. All right, this is Greg Klaumenzer with your life success tip, your life skill tip for the day. I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a great day.